Hi guys, my name is Narissa and I'm a second year student at the University of Bristol studying history and French. I'm originally from Malaysia and I'm basically filming this video just to show you guys a few days in my life as a student at the University of Bristol doing online uni. I'm also doing this in conjunction with the MSSA, which is the Malaysian Singaporean Students Association at Bristol, just to show perspective Malaysian and Singaporean, or students of any background really, what it's like doing an arts degree at Bristol if you're interested in pursuing that. So I hope you enjoy.
La politique de tout gouvernement légitime. Comme l'a expliqué l'historien Ernest Renan, la nation est un plébiscite de tous les jours.
So I'm about to go watch an online careers talk right now. It's about graduate schemes and there are some alumni from University of Bristol, all who do arts degrees. So I think there's someone who does Spanish and French, politics and French, and someone who does English, and they're basically just talking about their career path, how they managed to find graduate schemes leaving university, and how it's possible to work in different sectors even if you have an arts degree. Like, I think one person is a consultant now, someone else works in the charities sector, someone else works with like finance and credit. So it's really good because having an arts degree is actually really flexible. It opens so many doors, like you have so many possible career paths, which is a really good thing, but it's also really difficult if you're like me and really indecisive and you're not sure what you want to do, because it's not vocational like medicine or vet, because then with those subjects you have obviously a definite sort of career path to go into. But when you do an arts degree, it's a bit more broad. Like there's so many things you can do, especially if you do a language like I do, because nowadays lots of people really like people who can speak multiple languages. It's always a plus point. But yeah, so the good thing about the Bristol's career service is they have all sorts of talks like this, which help if you're not sure what you want to do, or if you do an arts degree or a more open-ended degree and you want to know what sort of possible career paths you can go into. So the Bristol Career Service has so many helpful things on the website. Like there's interview skills workshops, there's help with how to write your CV, and yeah, there's career talks like this. And they even have a section where they have job opportunities, work experience for you to do, graduate schemes, vacancy schemes, internships, things like that. And you can just search like where you want to work, what sort of scheme you're looking for, and they'll give you all sorts of possibilities, which is, I think, a really useful thing to have.
So I'm going to start with the most popular question, and I think it was something that you both touched upon in your presentations, but maybe just...
So since the way we can only really see people is to go for a walk, and also the only way you can really get any exercise in times of lockdown, I'm going to meet my friend India, and we're gonna go just for a nice, safe, socially distanced walk. Apparently one thing I still haven't learned about the UK is how rainy it is, and I don't have a jacket or a hood, so this is what's happening right now. Learn from my mistakes. When you come to university in England, please get a jacket or a hood, or waterproof one. It will be your lifesaver. So I'm back from my walk and I'm just doing some reading now to prepare for one of my history seminars tomorrow. The unit is History in Public, which is a compulsory unit when you're in second year. So yeah, I'm just taking some notes, and hopefully the reading's not too long, because there's nothing worse than really, really long reading. But I guess when you do an arts degree, that's kind of one of the things you have to expect. It's just a lot of reading, but it's okay, we'll get through this. So I finally finished my history reading that I have to do for my seminar tomorrow. It took a really long time, because readings always take such a long time, because so many pages, and even if there aren't, like, they always use such big words and like words you don't understand, and they make it unnecessarily difficult, like the writers who write academic readings, so it always just takes a while, and they are quite boring. I'm not gonna lie about that part. It's probably my least favourite part of doing an arts degree, but I mean, there are always parts you don't like in every degree you do. But if you really don't like reading and essays, then maybe don't do an arts degree. That's my advice. But yeah, I still have a lot of work to do because I left it all to the last minute, but let's not talk about that. I have my French oral presentation project plan that's due at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So I technically still have time to do it, so it's not too bad, but yeah, just a lot of work. Whoever said an arts degree is easy and you have no work, they don't know what they're talking about, especially when you do a joint honours degree like I do. Like, it's meant to be half-half, but it's a bit more than half of each part. So you just have, like, more of a degree than anyone else does, because I had, like, the same number of content hours as, like, my friends who did law have, but then, like, a lot more of the, like, self-work that you get with an arts degree. So it's just a lot of work in general, but it's rewarding. It's a gorgeous day today. Quite different from what it was like yesterday. So it's really nice weather today, but I can't go out because I have 2 seminars today. So I have my history and public seminar from 11 till 12, then I have like a 1 hour break, and then French language for 2 hours from 1 to 3. And then I've got my oral presentation plan due at 5. So today's going to be a really busy day. So my biggest tip on staying productive during uni, especially when it's online and it's really hard to stay motivated, is to keep a journal. I know it's kind of cliche, but I find it really helps me to plan my day out. So every morning, after I've had breakfast, before I do any work, I just sit down and write my to-do list so that I can see what tasks I need to complete for the day. And I feel like it helps you structure your day more accordingly. And it helps with the motivation to sort of tick off the tasks you've done, and it gives you that sense of accomplishment, which I think really helps with staying productive.